Rocky Horror Picture Show was released around 40 years ago and has only grown in popularity. When the movie was released in 1975, it talked about topics which weren't typically discussed in pop culture, such as bisexuality and cross-dressers. This tradition has formed a community of outcasts who feel they've found a place where they belong. Over the years, audience members began calling out jokes related to things happening in the movie. And groups called shadowcasts began acting out the events in the movie as they happened on screen. This tradition has formed a community of outcasts who feel they've found a place where they belong. We stopped by the AMC Lowe's Theater to check out Boston's shadowcast, the Full Body Cast. The night we went was one of the group's themed nights, Horror Night, where instead of dressing up as the normal characters from the movie, each person dresses up as a character from a horror movie. With this crazy underground event, we wondered how this group of people found each other and formed the community that they have today.
My dad was a Rocky Horror fan. I remember him bringing home the movie and showing it to me and watching it every single day after kindergarten, first grade, and singing all the songs.
My mom actually did it in college, and all through high school and college, she begged me to do it, and I just never did, because I was like, oh, that's something my mom did, why would I want to do that? And then I went once with my mom, and I fell in love with the show, and then I joined a cast when I moved out here.
Although the show is rated R due to some inappropriate themes, many believe that it discusses important topics and can give those who feel different than others a place to be themselves. For this reason, the Full Body Cast believes that those who are 15 and 16 can come to the show as long as they have parents' permission.
I understand that a lot of people who are younger than 17 get a lot out of Rocky Horror, and I would not stand in their way.
Although it may seem like just a silly, fun thing to do on a Saturday night, participating in Boston's Full Body Cast holds a very special place in each member's heart.
It means a lot to me because it was one of the first things that I found out of high school that sort of gave me that creative outlet to keep performing and find people who weren't afraid to be themselves. And it's also helped me grow as a person because, I do things nowadays on stage that would have terrified me before I started.
There's something about being in the audience and being with this group of people who are so different and intriguing. It just became my family. I finally found people who are similar to me or willing to accept me exactly as I am, and it felt wonderful.
Rocky Horror Picture Show has clearly helped form many long-lasting friendships over the years. We even found that it has been the place where people have met their future spouses.
The very first show that my husband dragged me to, we weren't dating at the time, but he said something, and I ended up turning to him and saying, "I love you," and I flipped out. And it was adorable, and, of course, now we're married and everything's great.
When I went to the movie before I joined, there was this guy, and I thought he was really, really handsome. So I went up to him, and then I panicked, and I said, "Hi, can I buy you?" And the rest somehow became history.
So, if you're looking for something fun to do over a weekend, make sure to stop by the AMC Lowe's Theater, Boston Common, on any Saturday night at 9:30 p.m. to join in on the fun. From NNTV, this is Emma Bradshaw signing off.